marriage to succeed, especially in this 21st century, you must see it as a business venture. So, what are those things you need to put in place for your marriage to succeed, as you can have an enjoyable relationship? Number one is the time factor. How much time do you put in your marriage? How much time do you spend with your spouse? There are some men that have no time at all. All they care for is the job, 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 job. Traveling from one corner of the world to another. Today is Europe, next tomorrow is America, the other day is Asia. And yet you don't have time for your family. It's going to have a negative effect on your relationship. There are some women too that are so carried away by their career. They carry their jobs on their head, and so they don't have time at all for the husbands. They don't have that time at all for the children. No, it has to be a balanced system for the marriage to work. So what amount of time do you put in your relationship? When it concerns your husband, it concerns your wife, when it comes to your children. Do you even know your children? Do you know what they're going through, the emotional traumas they're going through? Do you know the kind of friends they keep? Do you know what exactly do you know about them? Same with your business. If you put time to commit your business, and do it right, you'll be successful. Time is money. Time wasted is destiny wasted. Same with marriage. So you must be committed to time in your marriage. Number two, submission. In a well-established organization, there is an organogram, and the organogram says you must follow it in toto. You must respect the authority that has been placed on ground. And so if there is no organogram and there is no respect for one another, then there will be problem in the system. And that's why organizations need to work as a team following the organogram. Same in marriage. In marriage, God has said the man is the head of the home. He's the priest of the home. He's everything in the home, in marriage. So as the head of the home, you must be ready to play your role as the priest, as the head, as the king, as the governor, as the president of that marriage. So if you fail in your responsibility, playing the role of that king or the head that you are being called, then that's where you have crisis. In most establishments, you see the chairman of the organization in control, and every aspect of the organogram is followed diligently. Same in your marriage. As the wife, God said you are to submit to your husband. No matter how blessed you may be, no matter how you must have succeeded in your career, you must be able to submit to the authority that has been placed on ground. So when you are not submissive, then there's going to be issue in the relationship. Although submission is reciprocal, submission is vice versa. According to the word of God, submission in Ephesians chapter 5 verse 21, it said, husband, submit to your wife, wife, submit to your husband in the fear of God. Where the fear of God is, there's nothing like I'm the head of the home and she must kneel down, she must kill herself because you are the head of home. In the fear of God. Where there is fear of God, then there should not be issues with submission. Yes, same in our business establishment. There must be submission to delegated authority. If there is no submission to delegated authority, then there will be problem. there will be problem. So in marriage, so you must be ready to submit to one another in the fear of God. Number 3, what is that thing you need to put in place for your marriage to be successful? Just like businesses are thriving if they put the right thing on ground. Number 3 is being diligent. Diligent means doing things precept by precept. It's not just doing things anyhow. If you do your business anyhow, you will close down. It will close up. That is just it. And so in your marriage too, you must be ready to do things right, do things well, do it the way it's supposed to be done. When you put things in place, then there won't be issues. For instance, you have a budget and you follow the budget diligently, then there won't be a financial crisis at home. No financial crisis. But when you refuse to draw up your budget and you spend lavishly, you did not plan for the raining days, you did not plan for your retirement, you did not plan to give your children the best education they need, then there will be crisis in the nearest future. Same with business. If a businessman refuses to put things diligently, then there will be crisis. Number 4, what is that thing you need to put in place for your marriage to work successfully? Hard work. Listen, hard work does not kill. When you're hardworking, it doesn't kill. It makes you to live above your equals. It puts you, ahead of your equals. Hard work. It's not like because it's raining and so you refuse to go out and the sun is so hot, you refuse to go out. No, hard work. I mean, how will you quantify your 24 hours a day? If you are able to quantify how you use your 24 hours a day, then your marriage will be a great success. How many times do you have time to talk to your children, to dialogue with your spouse, and all those things? Do you want your marriage to be a success story? Yes. Marriage must be seen as a business. It must be seen as a business that must succeed. So one of the things you need to put down for your business to succeed when you are starting a business is being able to put down the job description for every member of the team. Every member of the team must have a job description. For instance, the job of a receptionist is different from the job of a cleaner or a manager. The job of a manager is different from the job of a marketer or an accountant. So there must be a job description for flow of communication. If there is no proper job description, there will be clashes of interest. So for you to have a well-organized business, a well-organized system, there must be job description for every member of the team. Same with marriage. You must be able to know everybody's job description. The husband, the wife, and the children. Everybody must know their assignments. In fact, some years back, I thought when I just got into my marriage, in fact, the idea I had prior to now was that once you get married as a young lady, the husband will take care of every responsibility. So after marriage, I was so expectant, expecting my husband to do everything for me. But behold, it wasn't like that. It was at that point when we started having issues, I got to understand that the woman has her role to play as a wife, as a mother, as a career woman, and as a child of God. And so the job description was stated boldly for me to see that no, for this marriage to be successful, I must contribute my own part and my husband must contribute his own part. And since we got that understanding, everything became so easy. So there must be a job description of everybody's role in the family for the marriage to be very, very, very successful. So there is need to put a system in place where everybody knows what he wants, what she doesn't want, what he needs to do, what he doesn't need to do. So with that, the man being at the head of the home, at the hem of affair, and the woman being a supporter, and everybody contributing to make sure that everything works out. So there must be job description for you to move from nothing to something in your business, likewise in your marriage. Well, you still also need to put a system in place, a policy in place where the needs of every member of the team are addressed. When there is a system on ground where the needs of every member of staff or every member of the team are met, it boosts the morals of the team. It boosts the morale. It's an encourager. It encourages the members to put in their best so that they will have the best results. So, for instance, in my own business, a lot of things are put on ground as sentiments for my staff, and you see that I have staff who have stayed 15 years, 18 years in the business because they are happy with their job. They are happy with the policy that is on ground that makes them comfortable and makes them not to look outside. They put in their best, and as they put in their best, they are being rewarded. And so with that, as the company is growing, they too are growing. Same with marriage. In your marriage, for your marriage to be successful, a system must be in place where the needs of every members are met. This will boost the morale of every member of the family. Good communication must be put on ground. Where you have a good communication system, there's always flow of communication, and everything goes right in the relationship. Good policy, being able to listen to your spouse, being able to feel her emotions, being able to feel his emotions, being able to carry his burdens, feel his burdens, is a plus that we add, boost the morale of everyone in the relationship. Just mere saying the 5 magic words is a plus that will boost the morale of the relationship, people involved in the relationship. The 5 magic words: thank you, excuse me, please. Those 5 magic words, they work wonders. Being apologetic: I'm sorry, please, excuse me. It work magic. So putting that system on ground for every member of the team, being able to forgive and forget before you go to bed, caring for one another. Once you are able to put all this together, then heaven is your limit. And lastly, packaging. You see people buy peanuts put in nylon bags, goes as little as 100 naira. That same peanut put in that nylon bag is also packaged in a bottle-like container, and some are even salted and coated with flour and makes it so some even put some condiments that gives it a very good aroma. Same quantity but different packaging. And with that, I bought a container of peanuts that goes for 100 naira is being sold for as much as 500 naira or 1000 naira. It's all about packaging. How you present yourself, how you present your family to the outside world. For the couples, how do you present yourself to your spouse? Are you still looking romantic uh, as of about 5 or 6 years back? How do you present your spouse to your extended family? Do they see her as somebody who have come to eat from where she didn't sow? Listen, whether you like it or not, marriage requires hard work. Working hard to make sure things work out for the family. The husband taking up his responsibilities, the wife taking up her responsibilities to make sure things work out for the family. And this is where the need for consciousness of every body involved in relationship, I mean the husband and the wife, to be entrepreneurship in their relationship. It's very, very key to the success of marriage. Hard work, working very hard to make sure that everything is in order. I remember some years back, I observed that things were not working out in the family. So I had to do extra work to make sure that everybody is happy in the family. Everybody is happy. Because I have the stamina, I have the energy, and I know that was one of the reasons God brought me into the life of my husband. So we sat together to find out how to work it out, and we share responsibilities. We work very, very hard. When I discovered that what he was earning was not getting anywhere, it was not taking care of the family, we started uh, doing some other businesses like dry cleaning. When I do the washing, then he does the ironing. And so we're able to put our resources together, our energies together, and today, to the glory of God, God has given us victory over that challenge. So couples need to be hardworking to make sure that the marriage succeeds. If you are not hardworking in your business or in your enterprise, don't expect success. Success comes with being hardworking. Number 5, you need to have integrity for your marriage to succeed. Just like in your business, if you don't have integrity in your business can never go far. To the glory of God, integrity brought us this far. We are not connected to anybody, but because of integrity, God has used men and women to bless us, to bring us to where we are today. As a result of integrity, integrity is saying yes or no, standing for the truth, even when everybody is saying crucify him. Integrity is your yes is yes and your no is no. So if integrity has helped me in particular to take my business from one level to another, then it should be very, very key in the success of my marriage. So in my marriage, we make sure that we tell ourselves the truth. Truth and nothing but the truth. And one good thing about us is that we don't hide anything from one another. I know what my husband earns, and he knows what I make. I'm a businesswoman and I make a lot of money, but no one is hidden from him. And because we are so open to ourselves, God's breath is on whatever we make. So, for your marriage to succeed, you need to have integrity. Integrity on the part of the husband, integrity on the part of the wife. But it's so unfortunate that in most relationships, there is no openness. You hear of women buying houses, buying properties without their husbands knowing. You hear of men using their extended family members' names to buy properties. No, that is not integrity. Integrity is being able to stand for the truth despite all odds. And once you are able to build up that trust in that relationship, nothing can shake it, no matter what. So, for you to have a good and successful relationship, you must consider the word integrity. Because if integrity is an ingredient for your business to succeed, then for your marriage to succeed too, then you need integrity. Integrity will make you not to suspect one another. In integrity, we knit the two of you together with the cord that can never be broken by anything. No matter what, you are together forever. Integrity will make you to love one another the more. No suspicion, nothing like that. Number 6 or number 7, there is need for you, for your business to move forward, for you to be able to say, yes, I'm a success story. Then there must be a mission statement for the business. For a business owner who wants to start a business, one thing you need to do first and foremost is the mission statement of the company. The mission statement that tells anybody, yes, we are not here to play, we are here to do this or do that. Same with marriage. You need to put down your mission statement. And for us, after initial crisis, we made up our minds. Our mission statement is we play the fool until Jesus tarries. Listen, playing foolishness is the secret of the success of this marriage. A lot of people think, what is she saying? You want me to become a fool because of marriage? Listen, it's all about wisdom. It's all about applying wisdom to manage your marriage. For example, I make a lot of money, more than my husband. If there is no wisdom, if I don't apply wisdom to it, before you know it, ego will come up. Before you know it, side talks here and there. But because we have been knitted together as one, whatever I make belongs to the two of us. There's nothing like it's my money, it's his money. It is our money. So, mission statement of my own marriage business is that no matter what, I am going to behave like a fool in this relationship, even when I am right. And God has been so gracious. God has been so faithful. The more I play the fool, the more He releases grace upon me, and the more doors are opening for me. It is not because I don't know my right. I know my right, but because it's a business, and this business must succeed. The marriage institution is a business for me, and it must succeed despite all odds. And so, as the secular business is succeeding, then there is need for me to also work with my mission statement. And the mission statement is that I am going to tolerate my husband no matter what. I'm going to be patient in this marriage. I'm going to love him unconditionally. I'm going to, cover every of his nakedness, no matter how tough. All